Hi guys, how you doing? It's me. It's the famous one. Um, this is an unboxing and a first look at review of Defendguin. This has been a really highly anticipated game for like 3 years now. It's been in development for a bit too long. Everyone's been, crying about it. Which I was one of them as well. And here's an alpha copy, I suppose you could say. Because I got this copy early, more early than everyone else because I'm really famous and shit. Like, you probably wouldn't get this because you're not famous like I am. Yeah. So, I get games, and you don't. So, yeah. So, I tried to do a kind of red carpety theme, but it was a bit long. But so let's have a look at it, shall we? Let's go over here. And here we go. Let's take a look at this, shall we? I'm really excited to play this. I've already seen reviews on it. About certain, IGN have given it like 20 out of 10 and shit. So here's the front case. It's quite. I'm sorry, I'm a bit far in, but I got this camera from £100 Land, which is where I managed to get a copy of this as well. They sent it to me. It's 4K resolution, it's pretty good camera, and HD audio, 7.1 surround sound. I hope you like it. Only the best for my YouTube videos. Isn't that right? So yeah, I like it. It's a good glossy finish on the case. It's made out quite sturdy. I'll prop it up for you here. Quite sturdy plastic. It's not going anywhere fast. It's got quite cool writing on it. It's got a good. I don't know how long that took them to make that in Photoshop, but fuck me, I couldn't do that. But you got even from Budget Jet, you've got or Budget. You got fantastic value, so don't think you're going to get ripped off here. But, so anyway, at the back here we've got, alternate.com, visit us, so you can go give them some money if you want to show them how much you love Defendguin. I know I am. I'm going to give them all my YouTube money. It's about $1 million. Yen. So, at the back here you've got big speed, side-scrolling action, lots of music and amusing sound effects. It's giving you all the hints of why you should buy this game. You got lots of special effects and lasers and bombs, I think. Smart bombs. You got joystick or keyboard controls. They're giving you the options here, So you got 1 or 2 players, and you got big boss battles. So I'm really super duper fucking excited for this. Let's just say, when I bought this game, it came with a little plasticky piece of crap inside that was kind of jiggling about. They're meaning well. There was for a reason that, and I can understand why. So here you got the disc, Defendguin disc. There's no age rating on it because, again, this is early copy. They haven't yet printed that on the discs because I'm famous again. Don't forget. So let's have a look at this, shall we? Oh, no clip, because they don't need it. Because this is actually made of ultra durable silicone. Rainbow. So nice disc. Fuck! So yeah, let's pop that back in there. I'll be getting that out in a second. But you got your other stuff here, you got your other games they're trying to advertise. So I recommend all of these, literally. Especially Space Tanks. Space Tanks is probably my favourite, but there's a new one in town, Defendguin. I think he's going to be the king. So I'm going to head up into the installation of this and help you along. So I hope you liked it. here we are, after inserting the disc into the CD drive. You will have to go into your computer, where you will find the Defendguin area. So this is 5.17 megabytes, so it's a pretty large game, so just make sure you do have enough space on your hard drive before attempting to run this game. Okay? Don't forget that. So upon clicking the Defendguin icon, CD icon, you'll be prompted with with a folder titled Defendguin and a text document with instructions on how to install the game. So what you want to do is you want to quickly just check the installation, make sure you're going to do it right, because you don't want to mess your computer up. Because remember, this game is pretty intensive, so you just have to make sure that you can run it as well. Check the minimum requirements. I'll read them out to you now. You probably won't remember, but the minimum is Windows 95, 98, or whatever ME is, or 2000, or Windows XP. You need a 500 megahertz processor, 64 megabytes of RAM, and DirectX 7. So just make sure, check your system in case you haven't got any of those. You just want to be careful because it can harm your PC if you don't. So anyway, let's get into this. You got copy and paste the folder titled Defendguin from the CD drive onto your hard drive of the PC, and then open the folder on the PC and double click on the Defendguin icon to play the game. Please enjoy your game. So we're already going to enjoy the game, so that's one step of the instructions out of the way. So let's do that now, shall we? So what we want to do is we want to copy and paste this onto the hard drive. You can just simply drop it into the back of your desktop, and that will move it onto your hard drive. So here we go. There we go. We now have the Defendguin on our desktop, or on our hard drive. So if we double click that, let's just remove that in the background. There we are. We have opened the Defendguin folder. So let's just double click on the application to run the game, shall we? And here we have it. There we go, Defendguin is now running. Your PC may crash like mine just has, but don't worry about it, it's just and you may get very many error messages. But don't worry, it's just the PC getting to grips with this new technology that it's being handed with. So there we go, my PC did actually crash and I did have to restart, and now my software came up with an error saying it failed to initialize the codec, so it did actually break my codec. But don't worry about it, that's just water under the bridge, it's absolutely fine. We can now try again to see if we can get Defendguin running. So let's go ahead and try again. This time I'm going to try a different approach, and I'm actually going to try and run it as an administrator. This will hopefully give me higher privileges for the computer to give more something to that something. So let's try that. So right click and run as administrator. Click yes to give it the privileges, and let's see what happens. So it has actually launched a Defendguin, so that's a good sign, and we've got the main menu, so that's another good sign. It's actually release 9, so this won't be as bad when you get your copies, because again, I'm famous and I've got my copy before you lot. Just give it another few minutes. Fuck off, John. There we are, we're starting to get some results. There we are. So I'm just going to go ahead, and when my screen turns itself back on, select one player. There we are. I've now pressed the enter button to select one player. Just giving it a few more minutes. It'll be here shortly. There we are. A few minutes later, we are now in Defendguin. And as you can see in the top left, we have 3 lives, 3 nuclear bombs, and many penguins at the bottom of the screen. here we go. Let's begin to play Defendguin. I'm getting myself ready in the WASD position, as well as having my right hand on the mouse. You can have your left hand on the mouse, just make sure that you've got its settings correctly configured. It knows you're an idiot.